Collective, what's going on? Hold on. I always gotta do some adjusting and shit, don't I? Alright. What's going on with y'all? Happy Friday. It's Friday. Hey. I'm gonna get my groove on. What's going on with y'all? Alright, so oh yeah, one thing I wanted to mention. You know what? A lot of people have been like pronouncing my name as ATUM-RA, or what is it, Autumn and ATUM-RA and all of that, but it's really ATUM-RA. ATUM-RA. There you go, ATUM-RA. It's Egyptian, you know. Horus was taken, so you know what I'm saying. I wanted to do like Horus or something like that, but it was taken and shit. So, anywho, how y'all morning going? So, man, I was working all night. So, let me tell you. So, while I was riding today, like, I did see a few things today. One thing that I saw was, it was like, I saw like God's hand. It was like some hands, like God's hands, and they was together, and they was opened up like this, and then there was like it was a woman that was laying in his hands, like he was handing it off to somebody. So you know, for the fellas, if y'all single, you know, I was just letting you know that, you know, God is definitely bringing somebody in, so you may not be single for long. Same with the females, and it may not be a female, you know, I guess it depends on who you like, you know what I'm saying? But this is definitely, this is definitely, you know, a new lover coming in, okay? But this person is a divine instrument. She's, you know, this person is divine, okay? This is gonna be somebody who is basically a blessing. You know what I'm saying? A blessing. And, you know, this person is, I want to say like the, like kind of like not the glue to the family, but this person is like the blessing of the family. This is somebody that everybody want to protect in the family. And it's because this person has, you know, such a good nature. You know what I mean? But this is, you know, and they could be the glue of the family too. They could keep the family together and stuff like that, you know. So, yep. So if you've been waiting, it's on its way, or it's coming, okay? I was shuffling my cards, and one card just popped out, so I think I'm just gonna go with that and see what it is. Especially in terms of this individual that's coming in. I don't think I ever. Wait a minute. I don't think I really did a love reading before. So what I'm gonna do, I guess I'm gonna pull cards around the person, and maybe we can, well, yeah, we could kind of get to know them a little bit, you know what I'm saying, see what's expected and all that other stuff. But either way, this card came out, and it was the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is energy of like feeling like you're trapped when you're not. It's all about, you know, it's an illusions. So when this person comes in, it's best to release what no longer serves you, but not just that, release the past or whatever that you're going through, or whatever that you're dealing with that's affiliated with like your exes and stuff like that. It's time to let all of them go, okay? Especially if you're dealing with like somebody who is a master manipulator and like to play a lot of illusionary games and stuff like that, or try to make you think one thing when something else is going on. Like, nobody had time for that. Nobody respect people like that, you know what I mean? Because the thing is like, let's be real, like, if you gotta jump through hoops and shit to tell me something, by the time but you expect me to like read your mind and figure it out, like that. Nobody want to deal with a person like that. Because let's be real, like if you were in a relationship with somebody like that, everything turns into a game. Everything turns into a guessing game. You see what I'm saying? They want you to guess what's wrong with them. They want you to guess where you went wrong. Guess this, guess that. No, we don't have time for that. You're an adult, I'm a fucking adult. If something is wrong, you need to speak up. Speak up. Use your voice. You know what I'm saying? Because if it's a house fire, I don't want to like, oh, look behind the refrigerator. You go back there, it's a clue back there and shit. Like, no, bitch, we don't have time for that shit. Just say that the motherfucking house is on fire. So hard about that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, yeah. You got this illusionary person out here. Somebody that play a lot of mind games. So this person could be coming out of a situation where there was a lot of mind games involved. There was a lot of illusions. There was a lot of mind games. Like I said, they could have been in a relationship with a narcissistic person. They could have been, yeah, it's a variety of things here. Let's see if we can get some clues to clarify it. Yeah. They walked away from it. Either you're walking away from some illusions and games and shit, or they're walking away from it. And that's a good thing, like, you know, because like I said, like, don't nobody have time for that. All that trying to figure shit out and piecing puzzles together. You know. And, oh man, it was a lot of shit that I had got quite a few, like, realizations today. And they were not all that great. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, so we got the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, so not only did this person get caught up in a relationship with someone who was playing a lot of mind games or mental games and stuff, this person walked away, okay? This gives me the vibe of like a divorce, because when this person walked away, they may have ended up with nothing as far as like money, okay? Look like this person walked away and didn't have much to start over with. You know what I mean? And that happens. Sometimes getting out of a toxic relationship is more important than, you know, packing up the cat and the fucking dog and, you know. Because it seemed like the longer you are in a toxic environment, the stronger of the hold it has on you. And when you do try to leave, you'll just be so drained. You know, you'll be too drained to even leave. You know what I mean? Okay, so let's see what else we got with this woman. Okay, Ace of Cups. So when this person comes in, like, the vibe that I get is that this person is like someone who's wounded, who was wounded, and they probably was trying to do the healing work, but you may have to, you know, help them do the last of the little healing work or whatever that's got to be done. Either that or that's you, you know, or it's possible that it's you or somebody you know that that needed to do healing work but didn't. I mean, you know, like who wants to do healing work but don't know how to do it. So yeah, they had this person blocked up. Maybe that's why they was in God's hands, because God was showing that he found somebody like a divine counterpart or another half for you, but it required that he do some healing work on her first, and then he's gonna incarnate her or make it where you notice her. You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, we got the Two of Cups here, okay? So the Two of Cups here is about equal give and take, especially in terms of a love relationship. Like, you don't want to overly give to someone, and you don't want to, you know, you don't want to overly give to someone, and you definitely don't want to do that for long periods of time, because it kills the magic of love, right? So, excuse me. This right here is going to be about fair love, fair give and take, right? Yeah, fair give and take. We got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse here, okay? So yeah, like I said, this person doesn't have much money. Also, this person may be in a situation where they, I wonder if this person pregnant. I wonder if this person is pregnant. Because you know what? This right here, it looked like she's holding her stomach like a pregnancy. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's in reverse. Maybe she lost the pregnancy, or, you know what I'm saying? Because you also have this cup here, and this cup kind of reminds me of like a womb. You know what I'm saying? Let's see if I can get one more card. Okay. Yeah, it's a lot of deception and illusions and stuff. Or this person was lied to a lot. Okay? This is somebody who, this person was lied to a lot. This person probably was involved with somebody who dangled a lot of stuff in front of this person's face to get this person to do shit, to do certain things. Ooh, excuse me. You see, that's what I'll be talking about. Like, shit like that don't happen until I'm trying to get a message across. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh my God, yo, like, tell me why. I forgot to, you know what? I don't even know if I should even put this on here, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. So tell me why. Like, you know, I'll be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? I get other people readings and stuff like that, you know, but as far as like the messages and stuff, sometimes the cards come up and they match, and sometimes it don't. You know, I just read what the cards say. Okay. So I was getting this one reading. Matter of fact, I need to go back. Okay, so I was dating this girl, right? And remember I was telling you that the person who did the magic on me got beat up on my front lawn, right? Okay. So my ex at the time, I guess was friends with, like, you know, somebody that was in the area or whatever. And she was telling me about it. She was like, yeah, they was over here fighting and this is that. I'm like, I don't give a shit. And then she was like, yeah, it was like the adopted people. And the lady down the street, her son worked at the school. And I'm just like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. So next thing I know, there was like a couple of readings that came out recently, actually. Some was, you know, a little bit longer than others, but this one came out recently, okay? And what it was saying was that there was this man that was at the school. Oh, matter of fact, I did a reading about some cards. I did a reading about a pedophile at a school, right? I don't know if you guys seen that in my playlist, I mean, my views or whatever. But yeah, it was like a man at a school, you know what I'm saying, that was like, you know, sending, like, this person was like a pedophile. And what they would do is that they would like give candy to like kids and stuff like that. But this person was like a liaison, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it was crazy. And then, finally, I made the connection today. I was like, wait a minute. She told me that. So you mean to tell me that that nigga down the street is a pedophile? And matter of fact, what happened was, remember I was saying he was like a liaison, right? So that means he worked with the police, right? So one day I came home from work and I saw dog tracks around my house, but it was all one side. I'm like, what the fuck? Now it makes sense. If that person is a liaison, they could have had like a drug dog walking it around my house, trying to see if I had drugs in the house. You see what I'm saying? So I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? So, but then again, my ancestors showed me my ancestors had showed me what was going on. And, you know, the ancestors also showed me in a new house, like a bigger, I had a new house, a bigger house. And this motherfucker still came over there came over to my brand new house looking for me. Yep. This motherfucker came over looking for me. You know, so, you know, y'all, I mean, you know, yeah, y'all be careful out here, because it's crazy motherfuckers out here. As far as me, I'm be extra careful. Matter of fact, that motherfucker better look both ways before he cross my mind. You think I'm bullshit? Just because I'm smiling don't mean I'm bullshitting. I'm just letting you know. You gotta look both ways. But yeah. So anyway, back to the reading. You got this death card here, okay? This death card could be Scorpio, but the vibe that I get from this is that this person has been going through a lot of phases and spiritual phases and stuff where they have been ascending and excelling at the transformations that was sent their way. They've been learning the lessons from them and moving on, especially this last relationship where it looks like this person was struggling with a pregnancy or lost a child, or could still be pregnant. Okay, but this is someone that you don't want to lie to, and you're definitely going to have to do some protection on her. You're going to have to defend her. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid, him or her, don't be afraid to stand up for this person here, because this person isn't used to having someone standing up for them. They are used to people standing up against them. Okay, so this is someone who definitely needs some kind of support, moral support, mental, emotionally, physical, spiritual support, but not, you know what I'm saying, like yeah, this person needs a lot of support, basically. So it's like, I don't know, you just kind of want to be there. I'm gonna cut this short. Oh, I had another download today. So another download that I had today was yeah, it was like, oh man. So I don't know if y'all ever, matter of fact, I'm gonna have to put her name in the box. I'm gonna start putting the readers' names in the box and stuff. That way they could get credit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all ever go check them out, y'all see how legit, like legit them readers are. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit I be doing, in my opinion, is just amateur shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they be having a whole fucking story, telling the whole shit, right? So this one reader was telling me today about, it was like a man that lived next to me at my old place. Damn. Oh, okay. That lived next to me, right? That, was, you know, and he was, oh yeah, I did do that reading too, because I was telling you about how people was doing like you know, like puppet, I mean making voodoo dolls of people and trying to get them to sleep with them and have sex with them and stuff like that. You remember that? Okay, so today in slow motion I saw today where it was like yeah, I know I'm getting sleepy, so I'm gonna have to wrap this up, right? Anyway, this individual reader was saying that this person was using spell work, because like before I moved where I lived, this person was seen as like the top dog or whatever, right? But then all of a sudden I just happened to move in, and I didn't even go outside all like that. You know what I'm saying? I normally just stay in the house. I chilled at the house. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't go out. I mean, I go out, I was drunk, I partied and stuff, but I just didn't go outside like that because of the environment I was in. You know what I'm saying? It's really toxic over there. It was really toxic. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So anyway, remember I told you that when I left, the motherfucker, like, it was a dude, the husband or whatever, got real mad. I'm talking about, he got angry. He was real mad. He called somebody on the phone, started yelling at him and all this other stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. So, shit. I'm up here falling asleep on camera. That's how I know I'm tired. I need to set my alarm because I got to get up in about a few hours or so. But anyway, yeah, man, it was crazy. So the reading that the lady had did or whatever, it was talking about how the neighbor was being, like, I want to say investigated or watched, right? And not only was this person being investigated and watched, but there was dang, what happened? Oh, this person, they put like this spell work out, right? Unbeknownst to me. And it was like a love spell work. And it was like, basically she was saying like a male, what was it? A male husband, like a husband, put a spell work on the neighbor, you know, me, right? And the husband has a friend that he hangs around with that he's been having sex with. You know what I'm saying? And not just that, somebody in that, either him or somebody in that family has been doing pedophile, you know, sleeping with the kids and stuff like that too, sleeping with kids and stuff like that. And then on top of that, it's like the kids were involved in all of that shit too, where it was like, you know, the sister was promiscuous, sleeping around and all of that, and the brother was sleeping with the sister. Like, it was just a bunch of mess. But anyway, long story short, this is why it's important that you are equally yoked with who you are going to be with, okay? And no, I didn't say all of that for nothing. This is why I'm telling you this. This is also a part of spiritual warfare, okay? When you find you a husband, or you find you a wife, or you find someone that you love, whether it's male or female, it could be you know, somebody who's transgender. It doesn't matter who it is. Make sure that y'all are on the same page when it comes to your spiritual beliefs. They can be religious and you can be spiritual, that is fine. But you don't want to have that hiccup where, like with certain people's situations where it's like, you know, they got open relationships, they're swinging, they're sleeping with everybody, which is okay because that's between y'all and that's y'all shit, okay? I don't give a fuck. I'm not the one, look, I don't feed you. I don't give a fuck about that. What I do give a fuck about is that you watch who you're sleeping with. There's a such thing as sexually transmitted spirits. You out here, you sleeping around and you have sex with somebody that's cursed, there's a chance that you will inherit their curse too. There's a chance that they will attach themselves to you and you'll never be able to get them out of your energy. Okay? There's spirits out here that, you know, attach to humans and they just don't let go. And why? Because when you have sex with somebody, right? Then you got to think about it. Everything is energy, frequency, and vibration, right? You're having sex with somebody with a dark entity on them. When you both are coming, or when this person is coming, or when you are orgasming and coming, that, you know, most people get loud or whatever, but you know, you generate a certain energetic, like you generate a certain energetic frequency, okay? And when you generate that frequency and your mind spazzes, you know, and you generate a certain frequency, and you know, it's some people who will take that energy, assign an intention to it. You see what I'm saying? And once they assign an intention to it, which is, you know, in most cases, y'all being together, or this person had that, you know, we all, like as a man, I'm gonna let you know, like, you know, sometimes when they get to that point, we think about how much we in love and all that other shit. Yeah. And while this person is having it, while you both are at that climax, I'll put it like that, your mind gets weak. And that weakness of your mind, whatever's in your mind that you creating as that weakness, or whatever that flash thought is about loving them, keeping them, and all that other stuff, that right there creates a bond between y'all both. Okay? It locks y'all both in together like this. And the only way to break it is to have energy higher than what both you and that person put out to break it. That's it. So if that was the best orgasm of your life, you're gonna have to do that again with, you know, with them. And you have to, like, right, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you better have that same energy when it comes time to pray. Well, you got to have that same fucking energy, because if you don't, no, it ain't gonna go nowhere. It ain't gonna, it's gonna stay just right where the fuck it's at. So yeah, that's why that's what this reading, you know, definitely was about, especially like with this person that's coming in, is like they've been through some stuff. Okay, they've been through some stuff, but so have you. Okay, with that being said, excuse me, I'm just asking that you just don't take it for granted. You know what I'm saying? And that's with anybody. It don't matter who they are. Okay? Most people, you know, talk about how love is male, man, and woman. It's just like Frank Ocean said, love and love. That's what love is. Love is between love and love. Okay? And that's it. Just be confident about who you love. Don't be one of them people who sleep around with one sex and then want to pretend like they like something else. Okay? Or want to sleep with a transgender but coming home to their wife at night. You know what I'm saying? Got that person all messed up in the mind, wondering where they stand. Or when this person go out and do what they want to do, next thing you know, it's a problem. Because this person like, oh, I'm in love with you. Why would you do me like that? You're not showing it. You wouldn't even come out the closet for the person. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't that person go do what they want to do? You're not even treating that person like a person. You treat them like a sex object. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, that's enough of that shit. That's what I was telling you. That's what I was brought up, though. Yeah, God is definitely bringing you a new lover in. You know, it could be long term too. Let me see. Yeah, that's long term shit. That's it. This person is gonna be everything you ever looking for, everything you need. Y'all gonna get the bag together. Y'all gonna break the bag down together. This is gonna be your partner in crime here. Okay. Now this person may come with some flaws, like everybody do. Okay. This person ain't gonna be perfect. Okay. You're not perfect. All right. That's cool. Matter of fact, you both are perfect. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they talk about, oh, you're not perfect. In my opinion, everybody's perfect. And I'm going to tell you why. Because in order to be perfect, you have to be, like, in order to be perfect, you have to be without flaw, right? That's what we consider it. Perfection is being without flaw, right? Now, if you were imperfect, that would mean, like, you know, you got flaws, right? But you know, the flaw of perfection, you know, okay, I put it like this. Perfection is defined as being without flaw, right? But if you don't have any flaws, that's a flaw in itself. It's a flaw because you don't have flaws, right? So because you have flaws, that is what makes you perfect, okay? So don't let anybody tell you anything different, you know what I'm saying? Unless you're just a shitty person. If you're a shitty person, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're not perfect. I don't think you're perfect. I don't think you're perfect. So yeah. Yeah, this is gonna be a solid connection too. You see with this this is the Hierophant card, but you know, it give me the Hierophant card give me the vibe of something that is close, like not necessarily traditional, but it's a relationship. Like, you're gonna set examples on what true love should, and what true love looks like, and what it should look like. So if you do have, you know, when you have a family with, you know, of this person, you're gonna be you, they're gonna be them, y'all gonna get along just fine. And basically the way it's gonna be is that everybody is gonna look up to you too. Okay, everybody gonna look up to you, because you're gonna be demonstrating how to treat that man or woman, and that man or woman is gonna demonstrate how you want to be treated, or how people should been treating you. Okay, I'm not saying it's perfect, it's gonna be perfect now, but you are gonna set an example for others to follow, and you may set that bar exceptionally high. It's not that it's not doable, it's just that, like I said, it's better to be aware of who you link up with. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, out here it's a lot, it's quite a few people who don't have self-confidence and self-worth, or feel like that they have self-worth. You know what I mean? So with that being said, they'll settle for anything, and they'll settle for anybody. There's people out here who will take any and everybody just to keep from being lonely and alone. They do it every day, every night, somebody new. Every night, spreading their legs, opening their legs up for somebody new, just because they're afraid to be alone at home at night. They know that when they get home and they're alone, they're sleeping on that twin mattress, because that's the way I envision it, sleeping on that twin mattress. They get to thinking like, damn, I wonder what so-and-so is doing. I wish we didn't fall out like we did. Shit like that, you know. Anyway, like I said, like, what you choose to do, what y'all choose to do is on y'all. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no control over that. What y'all choose to do is on y'all. But I am saying, like, you know, just, I guess the best thing to do is think of in terms of like Socrates. Socrates said that love is two souls inhabiting. I mean, love is two bodies sharing a single soul. Okay? So basically what that means is that you're going to look out for this person as if you're looking out for yourself, and that person is going to look out for you as if they're looking out for themselves. You see what I'm saying? That's what true love is about. Looking out for each other. Watching over each other. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own fictitious reasons and shit for all. You know, they think that, you know, doing all this outlandish shit for different people is what love is. It's not. It's not. If that person wouldn't do it, if that person won't do it, like, to themselves or for themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, I put it like this: they shouldn't expect you to do anything that you don't have. They shouldn't expect you to do anything that they themselves wouldn't do for you. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way I could put it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want somebody who constantly, like, you know, you don't want somebody who's constantly bringing home STDs and stuff like that. Because let's think about it. You know, this person going out swinging or sleeping around and all of that, which honestly we don't have control over. But, you know, they go out sleeping around and all that. They come out with STDs on their mouth, and then they want to eat the kids' cookies and chips and shit. No, bitch. You get your infected ass up out of my kids' shit. Get your fucking infested ass. You better get your infected hand ass out of my motherfucking kids' food before I beat your ass. I was trying to do it out laughing. I was trying to do that shit without laughing. But I guarantee you, man, if I was mad enough, it'll come out. Hell yeah. But yeah, you know, out here you know, fucking on these strippers out here. Some of them fucking on kids, some fucking on boys and girls. Man, it's a lot of shit going on out here, man. It's a lot of shit that goes on. But at the end of the day, like I said, with this person that God is gonna bring you, you're gonna set an example. You're gonna set a good example on how relationships should be, how you want to be loved, and how this person wants to be loved too. You know what I'm saying? And it may be a divine masculine, divine feminine connection. It may not be at this time, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with that, you know? A lot of people think like, oh, it's gotta be, you know, twin flame, twin flame. I'm cutting my twin flame connection loose. I'm gonna have to cut it loose, because the thing is that the woman that I thought was my twin flame, which I fell in love with, still love her to this day, is like, I got caught up in some spiritual warfare shit, and it broke it. You know, I ain't gonna put all the blame on that, but one thing led to another, and I hurt her feelings really, really bad, right? I didn't want to like, and then when it caused me to break up with her, because my ex lied and was like, you know, she talking about she was pregnant when she wasn't. She lied about being pregnant. So I'm like, okay, look, I don't want to do this, but I gotta go back with her, because, you know, I don't want, you know, I want to take care of my son. I want to take care of my daughter. I want to take care of my child, right? She wasn't even pregnant. She can't get, like, I didn't have, like, my senses wasn't heightened then like it is now. Now I know she can't get pregnant. Like, at least with me, she can. And it has something to do with, I believe she caught something where it keeps her from having kids. She doesn't know that she's sterile. She can't have kids. And most of that comes not from like a STD or anything like that. It comes from her having an abortion before. Sometimes when a woman get an abortion, if it was done wrong, it will mess up her inside, and she can't have kids anymore. I knew a woman that was like that. So not only that, but she also could have had an STD. She could have had something. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she could have. I got made sure I was good though. But yeah. And so I didn't find out until, I would say, like 5-6 months later, that she, you know, wasn't pregnant. And I found out because I asked. I just had to ask her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, she's not gaining any weight. Her stomach isn't getting, you know, stuck out or nothing like that. And so I just kept, you know, I kept quiet, and I just kept watching. Then I just asked her, I said, so what's going on with the baby? And she was like, oh, well, I had a doctor appointment. It's at like this time. She made sure that she told me that it was the time that I had to work. And I was like, okay, well, you know, I can take it off and all of that, and then we can go or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Then that changed, and you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden she just came out and told me that she lost the baby. Talking about she lost the baby, and had me looking at like this chair where it was like blood and stuff on there. I'm like, nah, bitch, you was never pregnant. I could tell. There's a difference. If you had a miscarriage, it would have been a lot more blood than that, and I don't think it would have been that color. I think it would have been like a brighter color, or it's either, I want to say it's like a darker color or something like that. I don't know. But it just didn't feel right, you know what I mean? So, yeah, and that's how I messed that up with her. And when that happened, it was just like, and then on top of that, like, this ex started doing spell work and stuff on me and shit like that, trying to get me to stay. And I don't think her mama know that she's gay. I don't think her mama know that her daughter likes transgenders. I don't think she know that her daughter slept with the same-sex woman and blamed it on being drunk. That same-sex woman that she slept with was my cousin. But the thing is that I don't love her, so it don't matter. Most motherfuckers be like, oh man, it was but after, I mean, the one that I love was, you know what I'm saying, was over here, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I just happened to hit this shit, you know. I just wanted some pussy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I just want the fuck. And that's what happened. My common sense is neglected, and that's what happened. That's what it cost me. That's why I was saying, like, you know, watch who you lay down with. And another thing is, like, especially, like, with that ex, that in particular ex, like I said, whatever she was working with, whatever demon she was working with, it possessed her one night, and it scared the shit out of me. There was times that I would be asleep and she would be wide awake staring at me. You know what I'm saying? And it was wild, man. It was wild. I made it through though. I prayed my way through it, and I made it through. Yeah. Yeah. So it was wild. You know, it was just like, I don't know. But I remember one day too that like I knew she was cheating, like sleeping with somebody else, because I found a note on my car, right? On her car, talking about leave somebody man alone and all this other stuff, calling her bitches and shit like that. I posted it on Facebook thinking it came from next door, and she like, don't do that. If you do that, you don't know who. And I'm just like, bitch, this motherfucker just disrespected you by coming to our house to put shit on your fucking windshield, and you mad about me putting this shit on Facebook to out this motherfucker? The fuck is wrong with you? Like, what are you not telling me? You know what I mean? But yeah, like, you know, it was a lot of stuff, man. It was a lot. But that's where I learned, you know, that's where I learned where, you know, I have to find somebody who's on my page or on my level. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, like, hook up with somebody, one, just for sex. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I want to bad. Like, I do. But my thing is that it's like, after going through what I went through, I don't want to end up having, like, a kid or catching something, or, you know, being in any kind of situations with a woman that I don't even love and I don't want. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? It is not easy, but it's better for me if I just hold on. You know what I'm saying? Just hold on, see what come my way. If if it don't come out, if it don't come my way like I want it to, that's okay. I can be single, I can date around, do what I want to do. Okay? But as of right now, it's like, only thing I really want to do is like work and shit like that. After that relationship that I had, only thing I really want to do is just kind of like, you know, be by myself and work. That's it. That's all I really want to do. And then I picked up this tarot as a hobby. So, you know, and then, oh, and that's another thing, like, you know, this person was really jealous of me and stuff like that. So yeah, like I was saying, like, you know, you definitely want to, if God has somebody in store for you, it's better to wait. Because like I said, like, you know, God knows what you want better than you telling him what you want. Every time I told God the kind of woman that I wanted, I got that woman. But it turned out it wasn't who I really wanted. It turned out like that wasn't, me and her wasn't compatible. Because, you know, as a guy, you know, most of the time I was thinking more about physical features. Like, yeah, I want her to be thick, I want her to be this, I want her to be that, or slim and this and, you know, this and that, and chocolate and this, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I went through all that shit, you know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of like, you know what, I'm gonna just chill out, because this one, I think this one gonna be my last one. This one gonna be my last one right here, and I'm just gonna let God. I already talked to God about it, you know, and I'm just gonna let him, you know, bring her on in. That's it. Just bring her on in, and we're gonna see how this work out. You know, one day at a time, It ain't gonna be no, oh, yeah, we getting married tomorrow. No, ain't none of that shit. No, motherfucker, no. Calm your motherfucking ass down. But, yeah. And for those who do hop in the sack, you know what I'm saying, who, you know, isn't so, I want to say, like, reserved like I've been, because I'm gonna be real, I've been real conservative and shit, you know what I'm saying, but, and that's not for everybody, okay? I'm not telling y'all to do that. I'm just saying, like, just make sure y'all sure, because like I said, like those spiritual diseases, like one thing about spiritual warfare is that if you don't have protection, or if you're not protected, or if you don't believe in God, or if you don't have faith in anything at all, you are vulnerable, and it is a lot harder to try to get rid of something that you caught or picked up, or entity that's attached to you in any way, shape, or form after the fact that it connects to you. So when it comes to spiritual warfare, the first thing is defense. Learn how to cleanse yourself. Learn how to do spiritual cleansings to cleanse yourself. Get used to that. Well, I got a bump right there. My bad. So yeah, it's better to learn to do like your spiritual cleanses and stuff like that. Get your protections, all your protections and stuff set up, your belief system or whatever. Get all that shit set up. You know what I'm saying? Because with spiritual warfare, it's better to be ready than to get ready. By the time you realize someone has sent you something spiritually, it's already too late. It's already too late. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's already too late. So by the time, you know, somebody will, you know, want to send negative energy your way and make you, you know, fuck everything up in your life, by the time you realize you the one fucking your whole shit up because of, by the time you figure all this shit out, guess what? You already done it. So, you know, if you are out here, you sleeping around and stuff like that, like I said, make sure you keep you some spiritual protection, okay? Take salt bath after you have sex with certain people. Take salt bath, Epsom salt baths. Cleanse yourself of their energy. Get that shit off of you. Mouth, everywhere, everywhere. And trust me, for those that do same-sex stuff, you know what I mean when I say everywhere. The butt places, yeah, everywhere, everywhere. Cleanse yourself everywhere. Get all that stuff off of you, because you don't know who or what that person has been dealing with. You know what I'm saying? You know, and don't let that shit sit on you. You know, man, this is 45 minutes, almost an hour, and the only thing I talk about was showering and shit like that. Okay. Another thing is, wait a minute. Yeah, I think I'm going to cut this video short because I have to make an appointment. I love y'all all, and I'll catch up with y'all later. Peace.